Hello, friends. It is 7 o'clock. It's Thursday night. I'm so hungry. But we got gifts to talk about. So let's get started. We're going to talk about a couple of things that I've been loving lately from Verishop, some gift ideas, and then I'm also going to use one of them on myself really quickly so you can get kind of an idea of how it works. Let's start with like gifts for women in your lives or people who love candles or woman empowerment. We're going to start there. Let's actually start with this Neroli candle from Brooklyn Candle Studio. This burns for about 70 hours. You can see I'm almost done with it actually. It's so good. And this Brooklyn Candle Studio is one of my favorite candle companies because they are based in Brooklyn, New York. So it's locally made. It's 100% vegan and it's a soy-derived wax. And they use clean burn, lead-free cotton wicks. So when you're burning these, what you'll want to do is trim the wick about 1/4 inch, let it burn, and you want to let the candle fully melt before you blow it out. Otherwise, you're going to get tunneling. And so I made sure to do that the first time I used this so that I could be sure that it was going to burn really nicely and evenly. I'm actually going to light it. Do I have my lighter in here? I do. Got this cute little candle lighter. So let's light her up. Okay, she's lit. So like I said, 70 hours on this guy, and Brooklyn Candle Studios focuses on making candles that are minimalist in design, luxury in feel, but affordable in price point. So this guy is $29.75 during the live stream, typically $35. A little bit more of a luxury price point on candles for this one. And the notes on here are sage, lily, and jasmine. And then orange blossom is where neroli comes from. It's an oil that is extracted from orange blossoms. And neroli is one of my favorite scents. I love like the Tom Ford neroli. Clean Reserve has a really nice neroli perfume as well too. So if you're into floral scents that aren't sweet, I wouldn't call it a sweet scent. It's a very full floral scent. Would definitely recommend the Neroli Noir candle from Brooklyn Candle Studio. It's a really good one. So I think I'm going to try and let that burn so I can finish it because I love it so much. Okay, next on the list is, let me grab it, is the Femme de Force diffuser from Crabtree and Evelyn. And I haven't bought something from Crabtree and Evelyn in so long, you guys. I kind of forgot that they existed, but they seem like they've totally rebranded, and I'm a huge fan. So this actually is 2 pieces. I'm going to pull this off. And Femme de Force is apparently a very classic scent from Crabtree and Evelyn. Now this is a reed diffuser. It's probably backwards, but it says Evelyn Rose Femme de Force diffuser by Crabtree and Evelyn. I love this. I actually haven't flipped the reeds in a while. I'll flip them. So the best thing to do basically is you're going to pull off the wrapper, take off this little black cap, put the reeds in, and then you can place this wherever you like. As far as the notes go, the top notes are bergamot, green accord, and raspberry. And bergamot is actually an orange, which is really interesting. I love Earl Grey tea, which has a lot of bergamot in it. And I didn't realize that the bergamot in there comes from an orange. So super cool. $51 in the live stream. It's typically $60. Pretty average, I would say, for like a mid to high end diffuser. And then back to the notes, it's got rose, peony, jasmine, and violet. So this is a very floral scent. Those are the heart notes, while the base is an amber musk. So they do a really nice job of making it be floral, but that musk in there and the citrusiness from the bergamot gives it a really nice body. So once you put the reeds in here, if you want to refresh them, you'd flip the reeds over. But my favorite thing about this is actually the cover. And it would go over like this, and I'll put it back on and show you guys. But this cover is so gorgeous. It's definitely some sort of ceramic. And I just think it's the prettiest. It's kind of like the prettiest design on it. It says, grow your mind. So it's all about female empowerment, strength. Let me get this over this. And you can use it either way. This piece is more, this is more decorative, really, than anything else, the diffuser. So I love that. I think it's so gorgeous. It's a really cool one. Okay, let's pop her away. I'm out of the frame. I'm sorry. Okay, so those are 2 gifts that I think would be a really great option for somebody who is into home decor. I've put in the description 2 gifts for yourself. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but I'll be like out and about shopping and I'm like, oh my god, you know who would love this gift? Me. And then I end up buying a bunch of gifts for myself. But the goal is to buy gifts for other people always. So I think that those would be really great gifts for people who are into home decor, you know, women in your life. I think that's what all, and even that diffuser's a great gift for a mom as well too. Okay, let's jump into some more like cosmetic related things that are going to be a little bit different. This is actually the robe that I'm wearing right now. This is the Casatex Turkish Plush robe. It's made from Turkish cotton. It's got 2 pockets right here, and the one that I'm wearing today is the gray lined model. It is so cozy. I've actually gotten the sleeves dirty a couple times, and I do just wash it in the washing machine with regular detergent, and it's gotten them all out, and it comes with really nice little belt loop. Try not to flash you guys. And it's so comfy and cozy. It's not too hot. I love to throw this on as soon as I get out of the shower after I've dried off while I get ready and do my makeup and that type of thing. Right now I'm wearing a size small medium and I'm 5'7". Typically a size small in most things. I think this is a great gift, honestly, for like literally anybody who doesn't love lounging in a bathrobe. I have 2 other bathrobes and I got this and I like haven't taken it off. It's typically $120. On sale during the live stream for $102. So I'm a big fan of this. I've watched it a couple times. This is just like a classic white robe that I feel like everybody needs in their life. So great for dad, great for mom, great for a friend, husband, boyfriend, sister, brother. I think everybody would love a robe like this. Okay, let's talk about the next product, which is this My Smile teeth whitening. And it actually comes with 3 tubes, but I only have 1 because I've used it up. I have very sensitive teeth, and so I have a hard time finding products that work for me in terms of teeth whitening that don't hurt. And this is the first one that actually hasn't hurt, and I've seen a huge, huge, huge difference. My teeth weren't bad before, but they definitely needed some whitening to the point where my dentist would be like, hey, have you thought about whitening? And I'm like, trying to tell me something, girl? They guarantee that this will help you whiten at least 2 shades with the first use. So how it works is this piece here does come off. I think it's easier to wash it and get it on before you turn the light on. Otherwise, you're kind of messing with it while you're trying not to disturb the whitening gel. And then it comes with 3 3-milliliter whitening gels. And you only need 1 milliliter each time that you use the product. So you're going to put half on the top, half on the bottom. And I like to apply that really where my teeth are going to sit. You don't want to put it all on the bottom. And from there, it does come with batteries built in. You press the button, the UV light turns on, and it's going to go off for a 10-minute timer, which is really awesome. So I like to do this when I'm in the shower, doing my makeup, sitting on a Zoom call where I don't have to be on camera. It's really great for that as well too. I think this is a great gift for yourself. It's kind of weird to give to someone else, but I still think it works. I have been using this while I've been in the shower, and I've noticed a huge difference in my teeth whitening already. So I'm a really, really, really big fan of this. It's also made in the US, which is something that I always try to support, are locally made companies and brands. So definitely a good option here. It's typically $49 on the live stream. You can get it for $33.11, and this gives you 9 uses before you need to buy more of these. And I believe, let me see if I can find, I have this in my collection here as my home favorites as well, I believe. I don't. Okay, let's find it really quick here. Here it is. They don't have the refills listed, but that's okay. I think you can buy the refills on their website itself, or you can honestly use this with any type of refill. Okay, let's talk about this brush set. Next up, we have the Youngblood Minerals Jet Set 5-piece makeup set. It does come in this like really nice little bag here. It's like some sort of a vegan leather, and the bag itself is zippered, and it has a zipper compartment up here, as well as spots here for the brushes to actually sit. So it should sit like this, and then it zips up. Really great for travel. In terms of the brushes themselves, you get 5 brushes in the set. So you're going to get the YB2, which is a large facial powder brush. Obviously, they're all face brushes. And these are synthetic bristles. So they are also handmade, and they're meant to mimic real sable. So soft on the face. I love this for putting powder all over. Next, you have the YB5, which is a small tapered face brush. I would say this is good for like blending powder under the eyes if you want to be more focused on it, or even for applying blush. I think that this would work really well. You could also use it for highlighter. Then we have the YB8, which is a tapered blending brush. Tapered just means it comes up a little bit. You can see it starts smaller than it ends. This is great for using in the crease of your eyes like this to blend out transition shades, kind of like that transition shade I have up the top there. Someone told me once you should never use the same blush to apply and blend, and so I'd like to apply, and then I would use a brush like this to blend it in. Then we have the YB9, which is a flat packing brush, and this type of brush you would use to pack color or pigment or glitter onto the lid for as much payoff as possible. So whereas the blending is to diffuse, this is to give as much pigment as possible. Last but not least, we have the YB12, which is just your typical angled liner brush. You can use this for your brows. You can use this to do winged liner. You can use this on the bottom lash line. Lots of options here. I really do find that this set has everything that you would need if you're going on a trip. So it's typically $176. You get a really great deal on the live stream, $80.75. I love this. I'm actually traveling tomorrow, and these are pretty much the only brushes that I'm going to take with me. So awesome option there. Great for the makeup lover in your family or for yourself. Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about, I'm actually going to use it really quick because I need to mess with my bangs a little bit, is the T3 Single Pass. Now this is one of my favorite curling irons. T3 considers themselves more of a technology company than really like a hair company, which is really cool. I think it's cool that they focus on the technology aspect. So this does come in a couple different colors. I have the gray one here, and then to turn it on, you'll see that it has 5 different heat settings. I'm actually gonna, I think I only need to be on setting 2. It does have a clamp, and then at the top end here, this piece doesn't get hot, and then here it has like a little stand that you can use to pop this down on the table. So I'm gonna try really hard not to touch it so that I don't burn myself. But it also has a swivel cord here, which is great for styling, so you don't have to worry too much about it getting messed up. Now, the technology built into this, they call it the single pass, because T3 believes that you should not have to go over the same piece of hair multiple times, because that would cause extra heat damage and whatnot. So their goal is to get you the perfect curl the first time. So I'm just waiting for it to heat up. The lights go like that. For it to heat up, it actually really doesn't take too long. And what we're gonna do is, I really need to style my bangs. So I think that's gonna be kind of the goal. I really like this curling iron for loose waves. A 1.25 inch curling iron is great for that. So it's getting hot yet. Sure is. And you can also use it like a wand as well too if you keep this open. You can twirl the hair around it. So should be good. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna curl away from my face. That would be towards my face. Let's see if I can sort this out. And I am just gonna curl the hair through here. And I'm only gonna hold for like a couple seconds because I really don't want much. And then we're gonna let it out. It's already so hot. I feel like I think I turned it on like 2 freaking minutes ago. And I'm gonna let that curl cool a little bit. It looks crazy right now, but this is kind of a trust the process type thing. And then we're gonna do the same over here. I'm gonna pull that curl, the hair away from my face. And back, because that's how I want that. Let's hold it up and let it cool a little bit in our hand. And like literally that's it. Their whole goal is for you to you only have to go over the curl once. You don't have to recurl a bunch of times. There's not very much latency with this either, which means that the iron stays the same temperature really the whole time. So you don't have to worry about it heating up over and over and over again, so you can get your curls. Okay, so I'm going to just that out. And I'll probably give this one another couple seconds, to be honest. Yeah, and so that's kind of all I was going for. I'll obviously curl the rest of my hair tomorrow when I go on my trip, but it's always nice to kind of get the bangs out of the face. So that is it, you guys. I just had a couple of last minute gift ideas I wanted to share with you. Happy holiday shopping. I will probably do some lives in the new year because I'm about to go on vacation for the rest of the year. And I am going to go and smash my dinner really quick because I am so hungry, you guys. Alrighty, have a great day. Thanks for joining.